first foul. Boy, great matchup with the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot the three, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
Here's Paul following the bucket by the Heat. Booker finds Ayton. Outside Paul. Outside Booker. The three. Here's Ayton. Out to Bridges. Pass to Booker. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the three.
It's tough to contain Booker on the catch and shoot because of his smooth, quick release. Impressive.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Now here's Bridges. Outside Paul. To the paint. Here's Ayton. He's off on that one. The Heat go the other way with it. Robinson in the post. Booker defending. Stolen by Booker. Fast break. Here we go. Pushing it up now. And Butler with the block.
Beautiful anticipation by Jimmy Butler. He sees the shot, and he's right there to block it.
And he gets it to go.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And so here's Phoenix. Following the bucket by the Heat. Ball finds Booker. Nails it from three. Booker's got his second basket on the night.
Well, Booker can just bury you from the arc if you let him. He's a pretty efficient range shooter.
Pass to Butler. Lowry against Paul. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, it's hard to talk about Lowry without mentioning his fantastic defense.
Quick and physical with ball handlers. Tough to back down in the post and just brings the effort on every play.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Paul passes to Booker. Six to shoot. Bridges left side. From outside the arc. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist by Bridges.
Quick trigger from Chris Paul, putting the shot up before the D can get on him.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Lowry outside. Lets the three fly. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Lowry against Paul. Now here's Booker. Tightly guarded. On the wing, Crowder. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Adebayo passes to Robinson. That one's good. This game is all even. Lowry's got 7 points in the game.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Lays it up and banks it in. Lowry's got his third bucket of the night.
What a move by Lowry. He can create shots with his handles.
Paul against Lowry. Back to Paul. Down low. Here's Ayton. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets. People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Lowry left side. Here's Butler. Tipped. Booker, the pass to Bridges. The kick out to Paul. No good from outside. The Heat have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Here's Lowry. Misses in close. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Booker, the pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Butler against Bridges. Outside Tucker. Back to Butler. And that one drops.
Wow, the strength of Jimmy Butler fends off defenders well when he goes up to score.
And Booker puts up a deep 3. Kyle Lowry has been leading the charge for Miami, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. And it's Lowry in at point guard. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
A joy to watch Butler with his ball handling. A lot of creativity. He's one of the most gifted players in the game.
Here's Paul, following the bucket by the Heat. Booker, the pass to Paul. No good. And the Heat going the other way now. Lowry with it. 9 points in the game. Outside Butler. Robinson on the wing. It's deflected. And the Suns pushing it up now. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Heat culture is all about work, and this roster is littered with overachievers. Jimmy Butler said, quote, "The Miami Heat look for those diamonds in the rough. Players that are hungry, players that have some dog in them and play for one another. These guys do what it takes to be in the league for a while." Brian?
Boy, they compete, right, Allie? Thanks for that. Booker finds Bridges. Butler with a steal. Lowry against Paul. Adebayo from long range. It's hauled in by the Suns.
I mean, it is crazy to think how far Jimmy Butler has come. I mean, didn't see a lot of the floor in his first 2 seasons. Then soon after, he made 4 straight All-Star games.
Now here's Booker. He has 6. The kick out to Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. No good there. And Miami will go the other way with it. And Butler in his career, Grant, he won Most Improved Player in 2015.
I mean, it's like he became a 20 points per game player overnight. We feel like Butler just needed a chance in the NBA. And I'll tell you what, he's made the most of everything he's had.
So it's Phoenix now, following the bucket by the Heat. Outside Booker. Stolen by Lowry. Outside Robinson. Pass to Adebayo. Outside Butler. Tries a 10-footer. That one no good. The Suns have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. And here's Ayton. Hounded by Adebayo. Booker against Adebayo. Paul with it. Trying to get back on track. Knocks it down from distance. Paul's got 6 points.
Cold-blooded. That's just part of Paul's makeup. He pulls no punches.
Pass to Tucker. Back to Lowry. Knocked loose. Crowder with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Booker. Now Ayton. Robinson with the block. And here's Lowry from the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. And Booker with the jam.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
Here's Lowry. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Right side Booker. Paul with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Miami's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Paul against Lowry. To the middle. And Adebayo slams it in.
They keep capturing the lead and giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Now here's Booker. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Aiden. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Miami with a rebound.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Back to Paul. To the inside. Bridges passes to Paul. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Butler on the wing. Outside Robinson. Pass to Tucker. And the layup is good off the glass. And now a 3-point Miami lead.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
I love Kyle Lowry.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to Kyle Lowry. Had a huge first quarter. He had 11 points, 2 assists, and 1.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. What can you say? Kyle Lowry, an impressive effort here today.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. Johnson is out there with Dario Saric. Then there's Elfrid Payton. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Payne in at the 1. All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant. You got the Pels with Zion. You got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league.
Man, what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. Pass to Dedmon. Now here's Hero. Knocked away. McGee with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Outside Payton. Hey, expanding his range. The shot no good. And Miami will go the other way with it. Here's Hero. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Always a decent playmaker. Grant, Elfrid Payton has really improved his vision and awareness.
Some of that's experience, and some of that's being put in a position to succeed. I agree. It seems like he's found his comfort zone. All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Oladipo against Payne. Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Drawing so much attention. Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man.
Here's Payne. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. McGee passes to Payne. Back to McGee. The Suns need to get off a shot. Oladipo with the rebound. For Miami, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
I don't get it. He was so efficient in the first half, 0 turnovers, but since the break, he's been a disaster.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point in the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Payne, pass to McGee. And here's Saric. Back to Payne. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Here we go, all alone. Morris on the wing. Pass to Dedmon. Inside. Ooh, poked away. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Saric. Back to Payton. Payne with it. Saric down low, working on Dedmon. Saric shot is off.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Just 5 to shoot, and Morris over to help. McGee passes to Saric. And it's blocked by Dedmon.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon. Hard to get your shot over that.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. There's 1:12 left in the third. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Back to Oladipo. Pass to Dedmon. Hero outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Dedmon for the lead. They get it again. Morris. Hero outside. Oladipo with the ball, and it's Paul picking him up. And there's the whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
A line change here for Miami. The Suns have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Paul passes to Bridges. It's Booker on the wing. Outside Paul. Butler against Bridges. Pass to Booker. Clock at 6. Here's Ayton. To win the drought. Phoenix no good that time either.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Out left to the wing. Back to Lowry. Now here's Adebayo. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Proving he has the touch from mid-range. Bam Adebayo showing you another dimension of his game.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's the Heat leading by 1. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. 0 chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others. It's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, down low. That's the group in the game for the Heat. And Ayton gets it to go.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
Lowry against Paul. Tipped away. It's 2-on-1. On up the court. Pass to Bridges. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And now a 3-point Suns lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Phoenix.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
The Suns have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Lowry against Paul. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Crowder outside. It's Booker on the wing. 6 to shoot. No good on the triple.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Kyle Lowry. That's his second personal foul.
That's good from Ayton.
First team foul. At the line for the Suns.
Ayton hits them both. Miami trailing. Outside Robinson. Outside Tucker. Three-pointer. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. And finished off by Adebayo.
Doesn't get any higher percentage than this. Adebayo is ferocious when he gets it in close.
Now here's Paul. Bridges outside. Here's Lowry. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Gifted scorer. I like when Lowry takes initiative and looks to capitalize inside.
Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Outside Booker. The 3 is up. Phoenix no good that time either.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Now Tucker. Back to Butler. From behind the arc.
Come on.
And they get it back. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Phoenix ball.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Dedmon's checked in for Tucker.
Second team foul.
And stolen by Adebayo. Lowry with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Open shot by Lowry. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Crowder pass to Paul, and he comes up with a bucket. And the Suns lead by 3.
I love seeing Chris Paul come alive on these possessions. He's an exceptional shooter who does not back away in big moments.
Lowry against Paul. Lowry, good. Lowry's got 4 points in the quarter.
The little fella with the big shot. Kyle Lowry never wants to shy away from the big moment.
Outside Booker. There's the triple. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
3 points.
Paul's got 5 assists in the game.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Pass to Lowry. To the middle. Robinson passes to Lowry. And here's Robinson. 4 on the clock.
Phoenix foul.
And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge, asking for a review. This could be a big call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. He told them, quote, "This next stretch could determine the outcome. We can't afford to make a good play on one end and then a bad play on the other end. We need consistency, and we need to stay focused. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done."
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
Down low. Here's Ayton. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
Shooting 4.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 5-point game.
Tremendous showing of confidence by getting those two to fall.
There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Lowry from the arc. Offensive rebound. Heat launches it. And again, the Heat missing.
Miami foul. Bam Adebayo. That's his second personal foul.
Good on the first. And that increases the lead to 6.
Amongst the best point guards in the history of our great game. Chris Paul has changed the culture of a few franchises. CP3 is a flat-out winner.
For 3, Lowry. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's Bridges on the wing. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. And the Suns lead by 10.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
5 ticks left in the fourth quarter. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. It ends up being a fairly easy road.
Point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And for Miami, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. It'll be hard for either side to score tonight, Greg. 2 lockdown defenses that do it in a variety of ways.
Oh, I tell you what, they're both strong on the ball, in help, and in transition. And both coaches do a great job of making in-game adjustments.
Kyle Lowry loves physical contact. The game of basketball is not a non-contact sport. Go ahead, Kyle.
Conley against Lowry. Back to Conley. Passes to Bogdanovich. 4 on the clock. And he comes up with the deuce.
Well, you have to like the balance of Bojan Bogdanovic keeping it through the contact. That is nicely done.
Bogdanovic against Lowry. Butler passes to Lowry. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. And here's Utah. Conley with the three. To the inside. And Bogdanovic throws it down.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Lowry up top, covered by Conley. And that one is good. Lowry's got his second bucket. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Now Conley. Mitchell right side. Gobert finds Conley. And Adebayo sends it back.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo.
Oh, how about the talent, the creativity. Butler with the highlight reel attack.
Conley scanning the floor. Here's Gobert. That one, no good. Now the Heat take it the other way. In transition, here comes Miami. Butler dishes to Tucker. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And there's the pass to Butler. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Great focus from Jimmy Butler right there. He understands contact is part of the game. He's almost inviting you to hit him.
Pass to Mitchell. Conley against Lowry. Conley up top. Drives to the hoop. Rebound by the Heat.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Well, that's a little nastiness to Jimmy Butler's game. He says, you want me to get close to the cup? I got that.
Here is Conley after the Heat pick up 2. Pass to Mitchell. And stolen by Butler. Oh, and here we go with Robinson. Nobody back. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
A pretty simple solution to ending this run. It would just be getting back and actually playing some defense.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Here's Bogdanovic. Guarded by Tucker. Trying to end the drought. And Bogdanovic with a finish inside. Bogdanovic has got 6 points.
Well, at 6'8". Bojan Bogdanovic is very comfortable in close.
Here's Lowry. And the shot goes in.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Gobert. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Adebayo kicks to Robinson. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by Robinson.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here is Conley. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. That shot misses.
I'll tell you, they're trying to cut into this lead, but he has not hit one this period.
Butler finds Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Kyle Lowry firing on all cylinders. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Miami.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also, and a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point. So that's who Miami starts the second with. There's the pass to Gobert. Over Adebayo. Gobert can't hit.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Adebayo, high post. Back to Lowry. Adebayo with the elbow. All alone. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Conley dishes to O'Neal. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Lowry. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Adebayo passes to Lowry. Butler kicks it to Tucker. Over to the wing. Over Bogdanovich. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot. Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Lowry finds Butler. Back to Lowry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Lowry's got 11.
Well, getting into that mid-range jump shooting ability of Kyle Lowry, he makes it look easy right there.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money. And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
Lowry from outside. O'Neal with the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Well, deceptive speed to me on that drive. Bogdanovich able to slice through the defense.
To the wing on the left. Robinson passes to Adebayo. Outside for Robinson. Outside Butler. Just 5 on the clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. Here's Adebayo. Again, the miss by the Heat. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Lowry. And no good that time. So Utah will take it the other way. Down low, Bogdanovich. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Well, Heat leading by 12. Lowry up top, covered by Conley. Robinson for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Mitchell. And he makes good on the layup.
Donovan Mitchell just understanding if I'm this close to the cup, I've got to score it.
Outside Lowry. Inside. Here's Butler. And the layup's good off the glass. Butler's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Lowry against Conley. To the paint. Here's Mitchell. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Mitchell's got 6.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Down low and stolen by Bogdanovich. And now Utah, fast break. Nice ball movement by Utah. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Butler dishes to Tucker. Outside for Lowry. And Lowry gets double teamed. Here's Adebayo. Counted good. 8 points for him.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
To the middle. And Utah turns it over again.
Jazz substitution.
And so it's Miami up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Kyle Lowry had a huge first quarter. He had 11 points, 2 assists, and
with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Kyle Lowry has just been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Rudy Gay is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the 1 spot. Here's Oni, guarded by Oladipo. Oni passes to Clarkson, and stolen by Dedmon. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way. Strus's shot is good.
Now, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
Pass to Whiteside. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
Hero passes to Strus. Looking for Clarkson. He gets it there. And now Utah, fast break. He's got the ball. Pass to Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
I'm telling you this, if you leave one of Ingles' teammates open, Joe is going to find him.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Morris with the ball. He's covered by Gay. Morris kicks to Hero. And they'll get another chance. Another shot. Morris with the bucket. And the Heat lead by 16.
Well, there's the intensity of Morris. Playing angry, finishing through contact. Nice.
Clarkson taking his time here. Passes to Oni. Gay inside. Morris is there.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Oladipo, good.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Jazz trail by 18. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Gay inside. Covered by Morris. It's stolen by Morris. Stolen by Clarkson. And here we go. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
And that's exactly how you get yourself into transition. The gamble pays off.
Oladipo, the pass to Strus. The kick out to Oladipo. Feeds to Dedmon. Morris right side. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
3-second violation. Jazz ball.
Clarkson outside. Whiteside, the pass to Gay. And he gets it to go.
And Gay has great length down on the block there. Fantastic at just jumping on opportunities to score when he's down low.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Up top, Dedmon. Back to Hero. 5 to shoot. There's the 3. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for Utah. It's a 14-point game. Ingles passes to Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Oladipo finds Hero. To the inside. Here's Dedmon. The rebound by the Jazz. 55 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Gay and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Well, how about the athleticism of Victor Oladipo twice on the pipes?
And Whiteside sends it back. Gay against Morris. No good from Gay.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
The wide open look here for Ingles. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Well, just another weapon in the arsenal of Joe Ingles, right? The catch and shoot game on point.
Here's Strus. Here's Oladipo. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Now, here's Clarkson. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
And so it's... Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Jazz trail by 9. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That three-point opportunity for Mike Conley. Yes, sir.
They grabbed their own miss. Tucker can't get it to go.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. O'Neal passes to Mitchell. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Jazz trail by 6 and stolen by Butler. Lowry drives in. A putback. It's good on the putback. Tucker's got his first 2 points of the night. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Heat.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Yeah, and I think something they've also worked hard at tonight is crashing the boards. The second chance points have been coming in bunches.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Well, they're passing to Adebayo. Lowry from outside. Unable to get that one. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, the consistency with which Kyle Lowry involves his teammates is really a sight to behold. This guy's such a good passer.
Back to Gobert. Butler against Conley. Over Butler. Conley kicks to O'Neal. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. And foul on the shot he'll shoot. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. And
let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. He is not happy with the turnovers. He said, we have got to get some shots. It's as simple as that, guys. Play smart and value the basketball. We'll see if the message sunk in, Kevin.
And finished off by Robinson.
Hey, what can Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
And Gobert throws it down.
So long, so athletic. Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk.
The Heat leading by 10. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. Robinson finds Lowry. Driving to the basket. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Robinson's got 6 assists here tonight.
Well, attacking off the bounce has been a consistent part of Kyle Lowry's game. He's always had tremendous body control.
Mitchell dishes to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. This one for 3. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
And so Lowry will bring it up for Miami. They led by as many as 18 points. Outside Butler. Inside. Edmond passes to Adebayo. Lowry with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. And here's Adebayo. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Gobert. Mitchell outside. Jacks up a 3. And stolen by Dedmon.
Yeah, you don't see those over and back calls too often because they're just so easy to avoid.
Right. It doesn't happen often. It's kind of a silly mistake. We'll see if they can make up for it on the defensive end.
And so it's Miami winning this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the Hawks with a confident look as they go into the arena. And let's go. Good evening. What a resume. A tremendous competitor, David. Thank you. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center. And for the Heat. And Robinson on the wing, he's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And it makes me think of Stacey Aubrey, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
Just do your work, try to get open, and Trey's going to find you.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And the 3 ball is good.
Trey Young has been inspired by the generation before him. Deep threes, that's his thing.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Fires from the wing. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
He'd love to make him pay for giving up that wide open jumper. Just unable to do so.
And he lays it straight in.
Bit of a picture-perfect start here to this game. They've connected on all 3 looks.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Heat. It's a 5-point game. Growing up in a military family, John Collins moved around a lot as a kid, Brent, getting to experience different parts of the world.
Yeah, interesting upbringing. Born in Utah, moved to Guam, lived in Turkey. Was in the U.S. Virgin Islands. It's a lot of life experience for any kid growing up, let alone a guy who's trying to find his way in competitive basketball. And John Collins, maybe playing soccer on all those military bases has helped out that footwork a little bit, Kevin.
Here's Robinson. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Adebayo against Capella. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Connects from three-point range.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
Young dishes to Bogdanovich. There's the triple. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Down low. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Now you try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
Lowry against Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. From the arc. The shot, no good. Now the Heat take it the other way. Butler kicks to Lowry. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Tucker the pass to Lowry. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
I like Hunter with that frame and size. When he gets to the inside, there will be contact.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws of this one.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
Now, here is Robinson. Here's Tucker. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Lob pass to Capella. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And what timing. Capella getting up there and capping that one off.
Lowry kicks it to Tucker. Back to Lowry. Pass to Butler. And he drives in. And there it is for him.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Young outside. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Heat. And now here comes Robinson leading the break. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
46 seconds left in the first quarter. Young with the ball. Outside, Bogdanovich. From past the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his third assist on the night. Outside, Robinson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Young. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Young's got 5 points so far.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Here's Butler. And again, it's the Heat missing. Young looking it over. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Atlanta. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the 5. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
In transition, here comes Miami. Shots good by Butler.
Well, out in transition, Jimmy Butler scanning the court, found an angle, and does some damage.
And here's Young. He has 7. In the corner, it's Hunter. Fires from deep. Young against Lowry. Just 5 to shoot. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Robinson misses. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Hunter finds Capella. Now, here's Hunter. He's guarded by Adebayo. The kick out to Young. And Robinson comes to help. Capella. And Adebayo sends it back. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. Clock at 4. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And stolen by Butler. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Adebayo's running. Heat moving the ball around. Shooting foul. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to have a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And it's good for 2. You know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can win. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
Great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul.
Oh man, caution, slammable.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish. You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Left side Lowry. Atlanta with the rebound. Up top, Capella, guarded by Tucker. Here's Hunter. Here's Capella. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's his second.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Atlanta.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
They also haven't been afraid of taking the ball to the rack. Lots of opportunities at the rim.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Robinson's got 6 points.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Young finds Capella. Bogdanovich with it. Lowry picks him up. Here's Young. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Young's got 8 points here in this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
To the middle. Tucker the pass to Adebayo. Bogdanovich against Robinson. Adebayo down low. Here's Tucker. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And Adebayo throws it down.
Sometimes defense is about persistence, and Jimmy Butler knows this. Forced the ball handler to slip up.
Young outside. Lets the 3 fly. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, we saw Trae Young lighting it up in the first half. He had 13 points. And
after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So with Lowry on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Dwayne Dedmon. Tyler Hero out there with Victor Oladipo. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Strus in at the 3. Here's Herter. Jang tips it back in. Jang's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Hawks.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Strus. And stolen by Jang. To the left side wing. And about a minute of action so far in the 3rd quarter. Gallinari passes to Herter. It's stolen by Oladipo. In transition, here comes Miami. It counts, and the foul. That's on Lou Williams.
And as Hero's body matures more and more, his strength is going to help him on plays like this where he gets contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Gallinari passes to Herter. Feeds it to Jang. Out left to the wing. The pass to Herter. Dedmon with the block.
Well, Dedmon's reach is a huge advantage there to help him tally some more blocked shots.
No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Williams dishes to Gallinari. He kicks it to Jang. Here's the 3.
The team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Dedmon. Now Hero. Back to Dedmon. To the paint for the lead. Here's Strus. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
The Hawks call timeout. Fans, the loudest section gets free T-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Both shots good from the stripe. Hawks have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Rob. Here we go, one-on-one. Hero passes to Dedmon. And stolen by Jang. 2-on-none. No one back to stop this. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Jang's got it all tied up now for Atlanta.
Sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
Williams with the steal. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Gallinari running, and the turnover again by Atlanta.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Yeah, they've gotten careless, Kevin, no doubt about it, with their turnovers in the second half.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
To the middle, stolen by Tucker. And now here comes Robinson leading the break. And it's Butler with the jam.
Jimmy Butler just too athletic on that play. Look at the height.
Duncan Robinson.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Young. Lays it up off the glass. Young's got 15.
Yeah, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Unreal to think Duncan Robinson went undrafted. A key part to this team's offense.
Well, there's credit to Duncan Robinson and him continuing to believe in his ability, which is otherworldly in shooting the basketball off the move. It's another to find systems that allow him to do that. So Duncan has made his way, and there are teams that have found a way to use him correctly to accentuate his otherworldly shooting ability.
Down to 5 on the shot clock, and Capella sends it back.
Well, Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense with him.
Here's Collins, and then Collins slams it in.
And some of the dunks Collins can pull off are just awesome.
The Heat trail by 4. Outside Lowry, pass to Adebayo. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Knocked away and stolen by Kyle Lowry. Here's Butler. Outside for Robinson. Adebayo passes to Robinson. Launches it. And Butler puts up a deep 3. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Miami ball.
Here's Robinson. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we've reached the end of the third. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court right now for the Hawks. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the 3 set.
Now in the game,
Young, right side. He feeds it to Capella. Lock at 6. The 3 from Bogdanovich. They get it back. And So Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Trailing by 4. And Robinson throws it down hard.
Very little resistance against that throw down.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Outside Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
3.
Young's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Lowry with the ball and guarded by Capella. Pass to Robinson. Kicks it to Butler. And Lowry has it in the corner. Good ball movement here by Miami. Shoots. And that one hits back iron.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
The Heat trail by 5. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And Capella sends it back.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Hits the three-point bomb.
This is just one of those nights where Jimmy Butler shows why he's a big-time player carrying the team.
Young against Lowry. Here's Collins. Makes it off the glass. Collins has got 5 points in the quarter.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Lowry up top, defended by Young. Lowry kicks to Dedmon. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Passes it to Lowry. Back to Dedmon. Shot on the wing. Off the left rim and out.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Bogdanovich. Miami grabs the miss. Dedmon with it, guarded by Hunter. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And the team counts on Lowry in moments like this. He keeps his cool and finds the big basket.
Free throw drops for Kyle Lowry.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
To the inside. Here's Capella. The kick out to Young. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Butler feeling out of it. Outside Robinson. Lowry against Young. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Hunter kicks to Collins. Stolen by Robinson. Unhindered, going all the way. And Dedmon throws it down.
Really moves well out there, Dedmon, for a guy his size. And you check out the lift on that dunk.
Young inside. Now recovering. And finished off by Collins.
And maybe not the first guy you think about. Collins in the clutch.
Lowry passes to Robinson. Outside Lowry. Dedmon trying to break free. Lowry can't get it to go.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Adebayo on the inside knows he has to go up hard. He's going to get hit. And he forces the D to do it that time.
And so making both free throws. That'll give them the lead here.
And that's how you do it. Free throws can make a huge difference in a tight game.
Young pass to Collins. It's good!
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Outside Lowry. That shot off the mark. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Knocks down the trifecta.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. On David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Another bright and sunny day here in the desert, Phoenix, Arizona. Thankfully, we're just about ready for...
Thank you, Brian.
I don't doubt him, Allie. Thanks very much. And let's check Miami's starting lineup. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3. And for Phoenix, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at small forward. Booker finds Paul. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. Different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
His ability to score on the move is part of what makes Booker so dangerous. He's just not a spot-up shooter.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Lowry against Paul. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Robinson with it. It's Adebayo, high post. And here's Butler outside. Rebounded by Chris Paul. Here's Phoenix. Pass to Aiden. And here's Booker. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Crowder from the arc. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
When it comes to scoring the ball, this is where Crowder's at his best. Off the catch.
Paul against Lowry. Now here's Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Stolen by Bridges. And they're pushing it up. And Paul gets it to go.
And that's the one thing about Chris Paul. Once he gets out into transition, very difficult to stop.
And Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Oh, deflected. Booker against Adebayo. Outside Booker. Pass to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. The Suns need to get off a shot. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Adebayo. And there's the rejection. And they'll get another chance. And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it. First quarter of ball. Almost 2.5 minutes in. Paul passes to Booker. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Butler into the lane, and it's Butler with the jam.
The confidence of Jimmy. Feels like he can drive to the rim whenever he wants.
Outside Paul. Pass to Booker, beyond the arc. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Booker's got 5.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Now Tucker, covered by Crowder. And here's Butler. Back to Tucker. Lowry outside. 5 to shoot. Now here's Tucker, covered by Crowder. Tucker, no good.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Second team foul.
And here are the Suns. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Adebayo against Paul. 1:21 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Here's Aiden. Over to the left wing. Adebayo gets a hand on it.
This shot can't get past Bam. His reach is just too much.
Miami trailing. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Butler. And the layup is good. Butler's gotten his second bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Paul passes to Crowder. Stolen by Lowry. Left side Tucker. Pass to Lowry. Now Adebayo to the paint. Outside Butler. Now Lowry. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. It's hauled in by the Suns. Tipped. Here's Crowder. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And here we go, the Heat fast break. For 3, Robinson. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You gotta love a veteran point guard Lowry keeping his eyes up and his options open.
It's Booker on the wing. It'll count. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Suns on top, up 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
Setting the floor for Miami. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the center position, locking down the middle. Robinson finds Butler. Outside Tucker, 6 on the shot clock. Had the space there, but it's offline.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Here's Ayton. No good, a bit long that time.
High percentage look for him, but bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
To the inside. Pass to Paul. Back to Booker. Here's Bridges. Butler covering. It's Booker on the wing. Now here's Ayton. Here he goes. They get the rebound. Butler with a steal. Robinson passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Showing off the dynamic athleticism. Bam is no stranger to rocking the rim.
Ball against Lowry. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Back to Crowder. Bridges with it. Butler covering. Bridges misses.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
Tucker drives it in. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Tucker. Takes the 3. The Suns clear it.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Bridges. That's short off the rim. The Heat have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Down low. Here's Adebayo. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Suns have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Pass to Crowder. Phoenix calls timeout. All right, Smitty, looking back at your career, you were named an All-Star scoring 20 points a game, but you also played a few years as a role player. What do you think the key was to that transition?
You know, BA, you have to always embrace being a great teammate, no matter what the role is. Of course, winning a ring like I did with the Spurs, that makes coming off the bench much easier.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Payne against Lowry. Pass to Johnson. Left side, Payne. Here's Smith. Phoenix no good that time either. And Miami has possession. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Cameron Payne. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
A line change here for Miami. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Morris. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Staying aggressive on the offensive boards. Dedmon's a tough guy to box out there.
Here's Payne. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. And McGee with the stop.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. And that one good. And the Heat lead by 1.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Oladipo against Payne. Smith right side. Shot clock at 5. Over Morris. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
He hits the second from the line. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Suns making a change here. Kaminsky's checked in.
Phoenix ball.
Now here's Payne. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Inside.
Oh, what a second.
The reverse jam. Unbelievable.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. And it's Oladipo off the drive. Ooh, McGee with the block. In transition, here come the Suns. Back to Johnson. Pass to McGee. Payne against Oladipo. The kick out to Johnson. Clock at 4. That three's off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Oladipo, the pass to Morris. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Payne with it. And he lobs it up top. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. The period came to a close with them holding a 3. And that's a wrap.
We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
We've got campaign. Frank Kaminsky is out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Johnson, and it's Payton in at the 2-guard spot. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half.
Wow, the strength of Jimmy Butler fends off defenders well when he goes up to score.
Lowry against Payton. It's tipped and stolen by Adebayo. And the call will be against Frank Kaminsky. That's his first foul of the game. Phoenix calls timeout.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
For your Suns dancers.
The Heat with the lead.
Your Suns dancers dance team.
It's Lowry with a drive. Got a hand on it. In transition, here come the Suns. The 3, Booker drills it from deep. Booker's got 8 points.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Here's Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Lowry left side. Clock at 6. The 3. Adebayo finds Lowry. Puts up a 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Hayden's got 5 rebounds tonight. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That'll be a second foul of the game. Paul against Lowry. Paul passes to Bridges. And stolen by Adebayo.
When you're in tight quarters, that can be an awkward pass to make.
That's good from Robinson on the assist by Adebayo. 5 points in the game.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Outside Paul. Pass to Aiden. Aiden draws the double. Outside Booker. And here's Paul. Takes a three. Hey, Tucker with the defensive effort. And here's Adebayo. He's guarded by Paul. Here's Butler. No good on the shot. The Suns go the other way with it. Booker with it. Paul passes to Booker. Here's Aiden. The kick out to Paul. Stolen by Lowry. That's tipped. Stolen by Booker. To the middle. Paul. It's hauled in by Robinson. Miami has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
Give that one to Jake Crowder. The first one falls.
Shooting for Miami, P.J. Tucker.
And so he hits both. And here's Paul. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Pass to Aiden. Now Bridges.
2 minutes
back to Aiden. Over Adebayo. Aiden, no good. To the paint. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Timeout called. The Suns.
Phoenix.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Phoenix making some changes. Saric comes in for Ayton, and it's Kaminsky in for Crowder. Here's Robinson. Here's Adebayo. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Shooting one. Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
I just love Adebayo's passion for the game and his desire to reinvent his position.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Saric. Pass to Kaminsky to win the run. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Lowry against Paul. Here's Adebayo. Outside Robinson. Adebayo against Saric. Just 5 to shoot. And Adebayo slams it in.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Lowry against Paul. And he lobs it up to the rim. Adebayo with the rejection.
Phoenix foul. Frank Kaminsky III. That's his second personal foul.
For Miami, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Now Lowry. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Butler. Here's Adebayo with the second effort. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Outside Booker. Back to Paul. The three-pointer off the mark. And so it's the Miami Heat. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Suns trailing on the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4, and it's Lowry in at the 1. Pass to Booker. Let's go with a 3. Adebayo grabs the board. And for the Heat, they're shooting about 43% on this one. Here's Robinson. It's hauled in by the Suns. Robinson with a steal. And a big finish by Robinson.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Booker, good.
A versatile scorer. At 6'5", Booker has enough size to make plays in the painted area.
Robinson with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Back to Lowry. Here's the three. The shot that time, not on target. And Phoenix will come the other way.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Bridges outside. Pass to Paul. The three ball. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Out to Lowry. Adebayo with it. Kaminsky pulls it in. And stolen by Adebayo. Now Butler. He's guarded by Bridges. And the Suns pushing it up now. And Booker with the jam.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Lowry against Paul. Back to Butler. No good there. Nice D from Bridges. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Inside, stolen by Lowry. Stolen by Bridges. Booker, the pass to Saric. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Saric has got his first points in this one.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Robinson finds Adebayo. Down low. Here's Butler. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Heat lead by 7.
A fantastic passer for a big. Bam, terrific at finding his open teammates.
Paul passes to Booker. Rebound by the Heat. Butler's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Robinson. To the middle. Stolen by Bridges. Paul with it. And it's Robinson picking him up. Here's Booker. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Bridges. Here's Saric. And Saric throws it down.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Shot clock at 6. For 3, Robinson hits a 3-pointer. Robinson's got 5 points in the quarter.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Paul against Lowry. Outside Paul. Yep, that one's good.
When the game is close, Chris Paul is ready. An elite scorer who lives for clutch situations.
Pass to Butler. Paul against Lowry. Butler passes to Lowry. Now Tucker. There's the 3. With the putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
The confidence continuing to grow off the board. Adebayo takes it right back up.
Right side Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
A high-volume score with just too many moves to count. Booker is so dependable under pressure.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Ayton, he's checked in for the Suns. Crowder comes in for Kaminsky. And Miami with a change here, too. Dedmon's checked in. 32 seconds left to play in the fourth. Outside Butler. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. For 3, Lowry. And Ayton pulls it down. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Booker can't get it to go. Here's Dedmon. So it's Miami picking up the win. This was a hard fought. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
Thank you, Kevin.
He is an intimidating factor for sure. David, thanks. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the small forward. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. Out of experience on the floor tonight, Greg. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
Well, Kevin, guys are going to play smart, and they're going to be in position to make plays. So this could come down to just who makes more of the big shots.
Well, the defensive breakdowns allows Kyle Lowry to take advantage and set up an open look for his guy.
Down low. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist from Conley.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Robinson passes to Adebayo. Outside for Robinson. Nailed from three-point land.
Robinson. And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. And slam dunk by Butler.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Got that one up quick. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Heat.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
With the tip, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Inside, Bogdanovich. That one's off, still out of sync.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And the basket by Lowry.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's Conley. The Jazz again can't hit it.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the key. My goodness, that move was filthy. Jimmy Butler, power, finesse. My goodness.
Gobert finds Conley. Now Bogdanovich, guarded by Tucker. Out to Conley. The Jazz again can't hit it. The Heat leading by 14. Adebayo passes to Robinson. Dishes it to Lowry. No good with the triple. Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Lets it fly. The kick outside to Butler. Pass to Tucker. Back to Butler. From past the arc. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Lowry against Conley. Bogdanovich. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
Well, Bogdanovich staying confident down low, being physical with the defense, and gets rewarded with a trip to the foul line.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Now here is Lowry. He has 5. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
So it's the Jazz now, following the score by Miami.
That's already this guy's second foul now. He's either going to have to sit or play a bit more conservatively.
The Jazz shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
And guys, Bogdanovich, the former second-round pick, has really found his place in the NBA. This guy is an effective shooter from just about anywhere.
The shot by Lowry, no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Butler passes to Tucker. Butler dishes to Robinson. Tucker with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Butler against O'Neal. 5 on the clock. Lowry dishes to Tucker.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Gobert with the defensive effort. O'Neal kicks to Bogdanovich. Pass to Gobert. And Adebayo sends it back.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots. And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Tucker with the ball. Outside Butler. No good on the 3. That one misses. And so it's Miami feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Heat to be in. What do you guys think?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Offensively, they took care of the ball. And defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
On the floor for Miami. Backcourt pair for them. It's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the 5.
That's what you call an intimidating finish. Tucker's explosive leaping ability on full display, guys.
Here's Conley. After the Heat pick up 2. Mitchell outside. Now the pass to Bogdanovich. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Bogdanovich has got 5 now.
Now there's a smooth efficiency to the jump shooting ability of Bojan Bogdanovich. What a knockdown shot.
Tucker the pass to Adebayo. And the 3 ball is good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Conley. No points in the game yet for him. Down low, here's Mitchell. Robinson with the block.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Butler finds Adebayo. Outside for Robinson. And again, Miami with the triple.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Conley against Lowry. Passes it to Bogdanovich. O'Neal from long range. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Robinson misses.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Mitchell wide open. And the three off target.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Tucker can't get it to go. Jazz trail by 20. Outside Conley. Nice ball movement by Utah. Bogdanovich. It's Adebayo with the rebound. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. One thing that stands out about Royce O'Neal, Doris, his versatility as a switchable defender.
No, this guy is elite on the defensive end. 6'4", 225 with a 6'10" wingspan. And the thing you love is he can affect shots even when he's guarding guys that have more size than him. This guy is tremendous defensively.
Got a piece of it.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
He takes it in. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one. On the wing, Mitchell. To the middle. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Robinson kicks to Adebayo. Butler passes to Tucker. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
No, make no mistake, guys. One of the more effective second-round picks we have in the NBA. Tucker provides a steady diet of production.
Now, here is O'Neal. Bogdanovich inside, guarded by Tucker. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And here's Conley outside. No good there. And the Heat going the other way now.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Well, the defense slow to react. Jimmy Butler just takes advantage. Nice finish.
Here's Conley. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. From deep 3-point range. To the paint. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Miami's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Lowry for 3. Butler passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, this is one of the strongest aspects of Jimmy Butler's game, playmaking for his teammates. Over the years, boy, he has gotten so much better.
Shoots the 3. Back to Conley. He feeds it to Gobert. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Butler way outside. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, so it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They are completely in control of the game, leading by 8.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
Yeah, and I just like the show of force there from Gay. Not settling for the simple layup, but showing his dominance, trying to intimidate with that slam.
That one goes. Count it. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
Gay misses.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Robinson dishes to Lowry. Outside Butler. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 5th assist in this one.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3, terrific play calling, everything clicking out of the gates here.
Now, here's Clarkson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Well, the one thing about Clarkson, a little bit inconsistent from deep, so that's a welcome sight for his team.
Pass to Lowry to the inside and stolen by Whiteside. Here's Gay. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Here's Whiteside. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Gotta be aware of Gay's passing. He's constantly looking to set up his teammates in their spots.
Oladipo, the pass to Strus. Gay with the block.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Whiteside, good. Whiteside's got his 2nd best.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
And Oladipo kicks to Dedmon. And Whiteside sends it back. And he gets it back. Dedmon passes to Strus. Miami no good on that time either. Jazz have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the 3rd. Here's Clarkson. At the elbow, it's Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Miami with the ball, following the bucket by the Jazz.
2 minutes remaining in the 3rd.
Hero passes to Dedmon. Back to Hero. Oh, Moore's in position.
Oh, just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I gotta say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Here's Oni, guarded by Oladipo, and finished off by Gay.
And this is the time they wanted to mount the rally and get back into it.
Oladipo dishes to Dedmon. Back to Oladipo. Hero on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. And here's Morris for 3. Hero kicks to Dedmon. Oladipo for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Here's the Jazz with the ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Here's Dedmon. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Hassan Whiteside.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
The Jazz have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the 3rd. A 75% clip. And the basket by Ingles.
I'll tell you, you have to have some measure of composure close to the bucket. Mr. Ingles doing work.
52 seconds left in the 3rd. Out to Morris. Miami no good on that time either.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Oladipo, the pass to Dedmon. Good ball movement here by Miami. To the paint. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
Pass to Gay. No good with the layup. Here's Strus into the lane. Uses both hands to slam it down.
How about the vision of Markieff Morris? Hits the open man, has a good feel for the game. Boy, this guy can do a lot of things.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Lowry on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Wayne Dedmon, Hero out there with Oladipo. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Strus in at the 3, the small forward. And Adebayo sends it back. Robinson with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Adebayo up and in on the layup. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Miami.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
The pass to O'Neal. They grabbed their own miss.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
Now here's Lowry. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game.
And you know, guys, in the first half, he was a lot more focused. Maybe he's feeling the heat of the defense a bit more here in the second.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Here's Mitchell. Down low. It's stolen by Adebayo. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop over Conley. Butler dishes to Dedmon. Pass to Adebayo. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Butler with the steal. Here we go. 1-on-1. Robinson passes to Butler. Back to Robinson. Here's the 3. Gobert pulls it in. Jazz have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Butler with the steal. Lets it go from deep. Miami no good on that time either. Utah has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Conley gets the bucket.
Well, inside, Mike Conley has got to be savvy, and he is in that instance.
Outside Robinson. The 3-pointer off the mark.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Here's Dedmon. Kicks to Lowry. Back to Dedmon. Pass to Adebayo. The dish to Lowry. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Butler dishes to Dedmon. Shot clock at 6. And Jimmy Butler good for 3.
Well, playing a little long ball. Butler shows you have to respect him even if he enters the parking lot.
Conley with it. Now defended by Adebayo. And Michael Conley good for 3.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here is Lowry. Adebayo passes to Lowry. The three ball. Again, the miss by Lowry. Jazz trail by 20. Conley finds Bogdanovic. Here's Mitchell. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Miami.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Bam Adebayo.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back.
And Adebayo throws it down.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Gobert with a wide open look. No one near him. That one wide left. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul.
And here are the Heat now. And here's Lowry. The three. Robinson for 3.
I'll tell you, Mitchell locked in on the defensive end. He's so good getting after it.
Second chance shot. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now here is Lowry. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Thanks, Brian.
Well, they're poised to compete in the East for a long time, Allie. Good reporting there. And let's check Miami's starting lineup. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point. And for Atlanta, at the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. Hunter passes to Bogdanovich. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
No, sir. Collins sending that one away.
Here's Atlanta now. Pass to Collins. Now Bogdanovich. Six to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
Collins does a nice job there preparing for that shot using his base.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Tucker with the ball. Now Bogdanovich defending. For 3, Lowry. No luck on that one. And it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. And the Heat making a change here. Dedmon's checked in. And here are the Heat now. Collins with the defensive effort.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Stolen by Lowry. The drive by Butler. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5 in that rim shrinking.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
And talk about a guy betting on himself. Now, John Collins turned down a big contract prior to last season. It all worked out in his favor as he signed an even bigger one to stay with the Hawks. He's firmly planted as part of this team's young core.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Collins outside. This one for 3. Rebound by the Heat.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Dedmon. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And here are the Heat now. Back to Adebayo. Poked loose. 6 on the shot clock. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
Just a lot of force coming from Bam. That time he takes the hit and still focused enough to score.
Lowry brings the double team. Stolen by Lowry. Robinson with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And both free throws good for Robinson. The Hawks trailing. Outside Young. Pass to Capella. Bogdanovich with it.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth. 2 minutes.
Back to Capella. An easy 2 on the layup.
But you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
Lowry against Young. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Launches a 3. He buries it from 3. Butler's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Butler with a steal. Lowry outside. Back to Robinson. Capella with a rebound.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Hunter finds Bogdanovich. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And here are the Heat now. Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. They get it back. The Heat have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Adebayo passes to Lowry. And again, the Heat missing.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Pass to Adebayo. Out to Lowry. Back to Adebayo. Now Butler fires the 3. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo. Butler's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Capella. And he banks in the layup.
Well, with a big guy, a little bit of physicality can go a long way. Got inside that time.
Young against Lowry. For 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds in the game. And Young, here we go. That one drops for him.
That's a great move by Trae Young, and a brave one at that, playing right into the defender.
Now here's Lowry. He gets it up. Jimmy Butler getting it done for the Miami Heat. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Heat.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
Brent, no matter what happens in DeAndre Hunter's pro career, in college, he created a signature moment for himself in the closing moments of the 2019 National Championship game. Remember, he hit a game-tying 3 to send it to overtime.
And then the Cavs eventually were able to pull that game out and win the title. It was just a heroic end to his season. But he's about defense, and that's the area of the court right now where he's making the most impact in his NBA career.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Robinson on the wing. For 3, Lowry. No luck on that one. And Atlanta will go the other way with it.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
A chance to get a quick injury report.
Guys, I was able to catch up with Miami's head athletic trainer. They've concluded it's a pinched nerve in the neck, causing a pins and needles type of feeling in the arm.
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him, and now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
And the Hawks with possession here after the basket by Miami. Bogdanovich on the wing. Collins outside. Back to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
That's where Capella is so dangerous. He slips off those screens and is such a big target to finish.
Lowry against Young. Pass to Dedmon. Back to Lowry. From downtown. Collins with the rebound.
And despite a struggle scoring the ball, they've done enough to build this lead.
And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Young, the pass to Capella. Back to Young. He takes it in. He nails it, and we're tied. Young's got 5 now. Well, Grant, starting your career in the 50s.
Oh,
you know what I mean. Actually, 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
Really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
Here's Bogdanovich. The Heat making their last shot. Young finds Capella. Back to Young. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. He's got 7.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Pass to Butler. Here's Dedmon. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. Miami trailing. Lowry outside. There's a minute 12 left in the second.
Lowry doesn't...
And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
That's where John Collins sets up shop down in the paint, quick and athletic, able to corral the miss.
Back to Dedmon. Stolen by Capella. In transition, here they come. Here's Bogdanovich. Finished off the break. And now it's a 6-point Hawks lead.
I just love the ball.
Lowry against Young. To halt the run. And scoring is Lowry inside. Lowry's got his second basket.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Here's Young, 7 points in the game. Five to shoot. Driving in. Here's Bogdanovich. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his second personal foul.
That'll belong to Kyle Lowry.
Well, Bogdanovich being a little bit crafty there, knowing the defense was closing in on him, and drew the contact.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
And so it's Atlanta.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They only had a couple of rough stretches, and as the first period came to a close, they had a 4-point deficit. And that does it for our...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Tyler Hero is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then there's Markieff Morris. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Strus in at the small forward position. And so it's Atlanta with it after the basket by Miami. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A line change here for Miami. Miami on D. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Hunter. High post Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
When Bogdanovich drives, it's for a reason. He's made a good decision to knife inside.
Lowry against Young. Here's Butler, and that comes off the assist by Lowry. Butler's got 12 points.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Capella, the pass to Young. Lowry against Collins. To the inside, Capella. And he was fouled, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. Well, there's so many close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. Oh, deflected. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Oladipo.
I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
Williams in the post. He's guarded by Oladipo. Here's Capella, and the slam dunk by Capella.
Sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also, give him credit for being unselfish. Big expectations on Cam Reddish as he came into the league, and now starting to adapt to more and more minutes.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Gets the 3 ball to go. Reddish has got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
Here's Hero. Hey, rejected by Capella.
And Capella, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. You can see his timing on that play. Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way. Or maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
And while Cam Reddish has certainly had his obstacles since joining the league, he's proven he's ready to learn, Brent.
I think that's the most important thing is after you get over the anger, trust me, they get angry first, is just to settle in and say, what can I work on and where can I start to earn minutes on the floor? Cam's starting to do that, and he's starting to grow.
And that's a foul called on Kevin Huerter. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Now here's Capella. Dedmon. And a nice finish on the layup. Dedmon's got 4 points this quarter.
Used to shooting through contact. I think every big man gets that kind of treatment. Dedmon, nice finish.
Pass to Reddish. Outside Gallinari. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Pass break Miami. Here's Strus. Off target from outside. The Hawks leading. Here's Huerter. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Oladipo, the pass to Morris. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Kicks it to Hero. Pass to Strus. 5 on the clock. Knocked away. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Hero, no good.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And out of bounds, the Heat will take it.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
Okongwu checks in for Clint Capella. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hangs in the air, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Shooting for Miami. Jimmy.
You hear about it much, but players who've had 5 or 6 seasons in the league, you wonder where their motivation comes from. Remember, Jimmy, the last pick in the first round in that 2011 draft. Maybe that edge is still there.
Left side Williams. There's the triple. Herter can't hit. The third quarter comes to a close. The Hawks on top. They lead by 7. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. We've got Lou Williams. Onyeka Okongwu is out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Kevin Herter, and it's Reddish in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Pass to Okongwu. Stolen by Lowry. Here we go. All alone. And Adebayo slams it in.
Love it when the big guy like Adebayo is out there making it happen in the fast break.
Outside, Williams. Here's Okongwu. Gallinari drives in, and Gallinari throws it down.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. And there's the foul. It's on Lou Williams. That's his first foul of the game, and it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Up top, Lowry, guarded by Young. And now the Hawks on the break. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Pass to Tucker. To the middle. Tipped. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That one on Capella.
And every bit of the body control right there for Adebayo out there going right through the contact. Bam Adebayo making another leap in everything that he does. Rebounds, scoring, playmaking. Guy is a talent.
Here's Young. The shake over Tucker. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And with Adebayo, he's become a legitimate star in the NBA, Brent.
Well, he's not just a post player. You say he plays the post, but the passing ability, his defensive ability, his offensive rebounding ability, there's a lot in that package that Bam Adebayo brings.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart. Show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
And the Heat making a change here. Dedmon's checked in.
Man, that draft day trade is going to be talked about for the entirety of his career as Trae Young linked to Luka Doncic in that big trade. But both teams really benefited from it.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hawks.
I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In the first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
The other impressive part about their offense tonight has been their ability to get inside off the bounce. Lots of points in there.
Putting some extra juice on that tomahawk, fellas. No one is going to stop that.
Man, when he's coming in with that level of force, that's just too much right there. Now here's Lowry. Inside, it's tipped. It's stolen by Hunter. And a fast break now for the Hawks. A nice shot by Young.
Young might be the last guy in this offense that you want to lose sight of.
Lowry outside. And again, the Heat missing.
They are just owning the boards right now.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Jacks up a 3, sinks the tray. Lowry's got 5 points now this quarter.
An experienced player who embraces being a leader. Lowry is the guy you want taking these big shots.
Now here's Young. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Lowry with it, and it's Young picking him up. Robinson passes to Lowry. From deep, parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. For Atlanta, they've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Outside Young. To the paint. And there's Capella. That one's good. On the assist by Young. And it's a 9-point Hawks lead. Double team on Butler. Pass to Robinson. Now Adebayo. Collins defending. Capella with a block. Young against Lowry. Launches it. Young can't hit. Not a lot of time left for the Heat in this one. Butler on the wing. Down low. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
Young finds Bogdanovich. 1 minute left in the fourth. The kick out to Young. Inside. And stolen by Adebayo.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Now, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
The shot by Butler, no good. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Maybe a little false confidence there. Not a high percentage shot for him.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
Now here's Young. Shot clock at 6. No one near him. Another one falls for Atlanta.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
So we see the Hawks taking the... All right, Alec, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
you